Hey guys, so the first cookie that I'm doing today is sugar cookies. These have to be made pretty early because they chill in the fridge forever. So first I'm assembling the dry ingredients and then I'll do the wet ingredients. So for the quote wet ingredients, I'll start by creaming together butter and sugar. And that took a while, so that's just what I'm doing for a couple seconds. Once I finally finished that, I added in an egg as well as some vanilla and then I mixed that together. Then I added my flour very, very slowly. And then I added sprinkles to make it a little bit more festive. Then I just rolled the dough into little balls. Covered it with plastic wrap, and now we're done. That is for 4 hours once it finishes chilling. So see you after it finishes chilling. Alright, now for the easy part. I'm simply going to take the dough balls, place them onto a cookie sheet, and then we're done. And I'll bake them for a couple minutes, and here's how they turned out. Alright, the second cookie I'm going to be making is snickerdoodles. For that, I'm starting off by making cinnamon sugar as the recipe called for, and then I had to dry out my bowl, so now I'm going to cream together butter and sugar per usual for cookies. And you can see my mom in the background, she made candied nuts that were really, really yummy. And now I'm mixing together my dry ingredients. Flour, cinnamon, other stuff like baking soda. I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure that's all. And now I'm just adding some vanilla, egg, and egg yolk. And then I'm just going to add all the flour or in dry ingredients to the wet ingredients so that way it doesn't poof out. And then I'm going to roll them into balls and then we bake. Alright, the next cookie I'm going to be making is Hershey Kiss cookies, and I'll start with the typical creaming of the butter and sugar, except this time I'm also adding peanut butter because these are made with peanut butter as a base. Recipe also calls for corn syrup, so I added a little bit of that as well as the other typical wet ingredients like eggs and vanilla. And then I sifted all of my dry ingredients together so that way there wouldn't be any lumps in the peanut butter cookies. And then then just like all the other cookies, I mix together the dry ingredients with wet ingredients slowly. And then I rolled them into balls and rolled them in some granulated sugar and baked them. See you after they're done baking. So after they finished baking, I set Hershey Kisses inside the cookies. Sorry that they're a little out of order. And then I placed them on the paper towels, and that's it. Okay, the final cookie we're going to be making today is peanut butter cup cookies. And unlike usual, I'm going to be sifting the flour and dry ingredients first instead of second. Of course, it wouldn't be a cookie recipe without creaming together my butter, sugar, and in this case, peanut butter. But this time there's a little bit of a twist. I am also adding brown sugar to this whole thing. For some reason, the recipe asked me to cream all of it together at once instead of just butter, sugar, and then the rest, but I'm not mad about it. And next, I'm adding milk and vanilla to complete my wet ingredients. Before slowly adding in my dry ingredients per usual. And then I'm going to scoop a little dough ball into each of my mini muffin liners. And I didn't actually get a final shot of these cookies, so here are some stock photos that I found to use for an idea of what they ended up looking like.